Can you elaborate
I'm
more
not
on
the first person to ever say that.
Yeah.
President Truman said basically the same thing. If you cheat on the person that you have made a vow to, and as I said on that stage, it wasn't a vow just to my wife, it was a vow to God. And you know, as respectful as I am of my wife, and as afraid of my wife as I would be if I were to ever cheat on her, I'm a whole lot more in fear of my God. So that's the real issue for me, is a vow that you make in the front of the public to your spouse and to God, and to break that vow. You know, I understand forgiveness. Thank goodness for forgiveness. I'm a flawed sinner, and by the grace of God, I've been forgiven of my sins. And if individuals have done that, then I respect that. But the goal should be, the ideal should be, that when I make a vow that is that important and I break it, that is a character flaw. Again, Rick Santorum said, you know, it's not a disqualifier, and I agree. It's not a disqualifier for a person who's had a failing in their life. We've all had failings in our life, or none of them. I mean, I've yet to meet anybody that's sin-free, and I've tried to do that because I made a statement when I said that if you didn't accept what we did in Texas with the issue of illegal immigrants and tuition, you were heartless, and that was an insult to them. And it was. And I agree. It's an economic issue that the state of Texas had. It wouldn't have anything to do with a person's heart. And I totally respect individuals' conservative position when it comes to the issue of rule of law. And we're going to be back in Florida. We're going to be reaching out to those individuals because what they're interested in is a committed conservative that will go to Washington, D.C. I mean, they're not interested in another Washington insider. They're not looking for a Wall Street insider to guide this country. They're looking for an outsider that will go in and really make a difference on taxes, on regulations, on the administrative overhead in Washington, D.C. And I'm the only person on the stage now that has that background.